everybody, thank you so much for spending time with me. My name's Katrina and this is my channel Create Something Pretty. Today's video is going to be my sewing purchases for April. I bought a couple of patterns and I've also purchased some fabric. I also just yesterday purchased some plants from Bunnings, so I thought you might be interested in seeing those as well. They had quite a few items on clearance, so that I just couldn't leave behind. I had to bring them home, they were just too good to leave there. And I also have a little bit of an update on what I'm working on for Sew Autumn Denim, which I'll leave towards the end. And also, if you're not aware, we're now in May, which means it's Me Made May. Are you guys participating in Me Made May? I am. I do find it difficult to participate in because our side of the world is heading into winter. If we were heading into summer, I would have loads more. I could wear something handmade every day, but because we're heading into winter, I am struggling. So I really need to work on my winter wardrobe a little bit more, and hopefully it'll make Me Made May next year a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm trying to get a few things done hopefully in the next few weeks to make my life a bit easier during Me Made May. So let's get into my purchases. Oh, and before I do that, what am I wearing? This is my Pattern Emporium all-in easy fit shirt. I made this sometime last year and it has the collar stand. This was my first ever shirt, so I was quite proud of myself actually making this. Collar stand, buttons. The buttons don't go right up to the collar on this shirt, which I think makes it so much easier. This does have plackets, but I've got them rolled up today. This is made in a recycled flannelette that I purchased from a secondhand store. So this is my trial run and I never did get to actually making the actual shirt. I do have a cutout, but I will eventually make it. I do plan to make this again because it has been a really good thing to have in my wardrobe. I definitely need more. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today, just with a pair of jeans and a black shirt underneath with long sleeve. The fabric's a little bit scratchy, so yeah, that's what I'm wearing. So let's get into what I purchased and I'll go through the patterns first. I had to go to Spotlight and I think I was getting thread to start my jeans with, and they had a sale on patterns while I was there. By some miracle, I didn't buy fabric that day. I don't know how that happened, but I did pick up two patterns that I've been after for quite some time. The first one, which I'm most excited about, is McCall's M8325, which is this one. This is also a learn to sew pattern, which I actually hadn't realized. Level 3, so a little bit more tricky. It has this beautiful pin tuck, I think it's pin tuck, it's something like that, across the front here. Is so pretty. I really like this finish. I would not use the flutter because that just doesn't suit me. I think I just go for a plain sleeve, something like this. Either of those are really pretty. Yeah, so I was so excited to get it. Every time I've been in there, they either haven't had it, haven't had my size, or I just haven't had time to pick out 4 patterns so I could get the discount. So this was 2 for $12, and if you're a VIP member, you also get, I think it's 5% discount on top of that, off the price of them, so it makes it a little bit cheaper. So yeah, I picked up that one, and because it's 2 for $12, I also picked up this one. And this is McCall's 8064, and this is a knit dress. I really like the one on the dress model, mostly because it has this low scoop neck. I quite like the sleeves. I like the shape of it. I did a Instagram search on this one, and I really like the scoop neck on everyone who had made it. I just think it was a really pretty shape, so that's why I got this one. And I've got loads of jerseys in, or knit fabrics in my wardrobe that I really need to get made up and turn into a dress. So there's also quite a bit of variations on this pattern as well. There's a V-neck, a higher neck, the sleeveless, different lengths of sleeves, and longer dress lengths as well. So there's quite a few views on the back, which isn't obvious from looking at the front cover. I would not have known that if I hadn't flipped it over. So yeah, that's our learn to sew level 1. So hopefully that's an easy pattern to make. So yeah, that'd be a nice one to use up some of my fabric and try and work that stash down. And here I've just bought heaps of fabric. Sorry, I'm not doing too good on that front. Anyway, So at the start of April, Stylark had a Easter sale, and they had every month they have 2 patterns that are free with a purchase. So I actually liked both patterns. I really liked them. So and there was a couple of patterns that they had that I'd had my eye on for a while, so I thought I would get them. So the free patterns are the Anita Peasant Blouse, which is this one. This is quite similar to a few items that I had. It looks quite nice in the line drawing, so I'm not sure how it's very different to any of the other ones I've got. It has the gathered front neckline. It does have gathered sleeves. It doesn't look a whole lot different to the other ones that I have, but I would be interested to give it a go. I find it, I don't know if this is different, because I've just recently made the Roscoe blouse, and the way this looks here looks a little bit different. So yeah, I might give that a go in the future, see how that goes. This one as well, I quite like this. This is the Haven woven skirt, which is a new pattern for Stylark. This has got a side zip, so it's sort of fitted to the size that you are. I really like this, the way it hangs with these, the way it's made up with these, I don't know what we call it, it's like kind of circular motions and patterns on the side. It just looks really pretty. It is the wrong time of year for me to be wearing something like this. I don't have anywhere to wear a skirt when it's getting cold. I would be freezing in this at the moment. So these are patterns more for the other end of the year for me. So the next few patterns I'm actually really excited to have. This one in particular, I saw it on Instagram and I love the dress version. It is beautiful. This is the Zalia, and so these are the patterns I actually wanted from Stylark. It has the beautiful sleeves on it, and I just really like how simple it is, and then with that sleeve on it just makes it just something extra. It's just so pretty. I like the top as well, but I also have the pattern Emporium, I think it's called the balloon sleeve blouse, something along those lines. I think it's similar. It is different, but it's similar. So I'm not sure that I would make both of them. I'd make one or the other. I'm more likely to make the dress version of this one. I really like it. This is for wovens. It says it is for lightweight linen, cotton or crepe. I'd probably just use a rayon. I'm quite confident using rayon. Very used to it, and I have a lot to use up. So yeah, it's a really pretty blouse. I love it. Actually, it would be really nice in linen actually. So yeah, I'm so excited to have this one. I have been hanging to do this video so I could show you these. So the next one that I purchased was the Ralph knit polo top. I've had my eye on this one for a while, and when it came on sale, I just jumped at it. I really like the collared style that's in at the moment. I love it. I tried it on a shirt the other day with a pair of wide leg pants. It's in Target, and I really liked it. So I really would like to find the right fabric to make this out of and have another go, because I have tried to make a top like this in the past, and I used a big full pattern and it didn't come up well. I actually tried it on the other day. It's a little bit big. It actually doesn't sit well. So I'd really like to give it another go. Use a different fabric, something more stretchy than what I used first time, and hopefully I'll get a better result. I'm a little bit worried the fact that it is a Stylark pattern, though their instructions are quite improved these days. So yeah, I'll let you know when I get there how it goes. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to giving that a go. And I also picked this one up as well because we're heading into the cooler months. I particularly like this top here. I love a boat neck. I'm just really drawn to them. I like the fact that this boat neck has a facing rather than a band, and I'm hoping it's more what I'm after. I have made a few in the past and they're just not what I had in mind. They just don't quite sit how I wanted them to. So I purchased this one mainly because of this, but I also like the shape of this shirt as well. Looks quite modern. Being Stylark, their patterns normally are quite stylish, and I do like that about them. So I really like to give this a go, and it would be a nice easy one to have a go try and make, being Stylark patterns, because I don't think I've ever made an easy Stylark pattern before. So I'm going to give this one a go as well, hopefully not in the not too far future. So that is all the patterns that I purchased from Stylark. Now I also purchased fabric and I'm quite excited about that. I saw a shirt online that one of the someone from Instagram was wearing a peasant style top with the little cords at the neck, and it was in a blue floral with a white background. And this piece of fabric was pretty much the same, and I really loved it. I don't go for a lot of white backgrounds, but this one called to me. I found this on the East Coast Fabrics website, and it was pretty much perfect for what I wanted. Now when I was looking at it, it wasn't on sale at all when I first found it, and a couple of weeks later it came on sale. So it was $4 a meter when I bought it. So I thought if I'm gonna get fabric and I'm gonna pay for postage, I need to get more than one piece. So this is the first one for the first blouse. I'm thinking something along the line, maybe even that peasant blouse, just something breezy, maybe long sleeve, something with big blousey sleeves is what I'm thinking with this one. So that would be a good one. I can still wear that in the winter with a top underneath it. So I really love the colour of this. I'm really keen to give that a go because I don't buy a lot of white backgrounds, and I am quite keen to give some more colours a bit of a go. So that was the first piece I purchased. And then because I had to buy more than one because, you know, paying for postage, I decided to get this one as well. This is so bright and so gorgeous. It does have a bit of an orange sort of a background to it, which I didn't realise until I hung it on my line after I washed it. But I really like it. I just think it is beautiful. The fact it has that blue in there and a little bit of black and the pinks. They're very sort of solid colours. I don't know if that makes sense. They're like real true bright colours. I can't do washed out colours. They just do not seem to do much favours for me. I just love this. I think it's so gorgeous. I'm not sure what I want to make out of it. I did not buy this with a plan. Maybe a dress, maybe a blouse. I'm really not quite sure. So yeah, that was the second one. It was such a pretty parcel to open, I'm gonna say. And then the third one, this one I purchased. I nearly didn't purchase it actually, but I'm really glad I did. I was actually thinking of making something along the lines of the True Bias, what's it called, Mauve skirt, maybe something with tears, though I still haven't made the Chloe Bias skirt yet, so I don't know. I think I might even make that out of a linen if I can get hold of someone at a good price. So yeah, this is beautiful. I really like the dark background. I really see that as a skirt, though I do wish I had bought more of it. I really could see this as a lot of things. I really like it. I like it so much more now than what I did online. They are quite lightweight. They're not like you probably, well, I don't think you'd have to line it actually. Yeah, I really like this one. So beautiful. So they were all from East Coast Fabrics. And then we had a public holiday just recently. It was on a Thursday. The next day my kids had to go to school, but my partner took the day off. So he took me into the city and we went and got something to eat together, somewhere different that I don't normally get to go because I don't drive in the city. I think it's safer for me not to because I'm a country girl. I'm much happier driving in the country. So yeah, he took me into the city, got something to eat, and I asked him if he could take me to some fabric stores because I don't drive out there. It's too hard to get to with public transport. It takes us about an hour to get to the city by train, and it was around about half an hour by car. So yeah, so he took me to Super Cheap Fabrics and they had a sale on, and I did pick up some lycra. I wasn't sure, like I feel like different places describe fabric differently, and I don't know if they mean the same thing as other places. So it was really good to get in there and touch the fabric and see what it is like. And Super Cheap Fabric is more of a factory than a shop. You can go in there and have a look at the fabrics, which I did, and the staff in there, they are so friendly, they're so nice. So I picked this up. This is a piece of lycra and I think it is so pretty. I've got 2.5 meters of it, and I think I'm going to make a dress out of this one. It should be just enough because I'm quite short, so I can get away with that. I think I've got 2 meters of it actually. It's about 140 wide, so I should be able to get something out of that. And I also picked up a piece of ramie cotton. I have never seen Remy cotton before. I had no idea what it was. I keep seeing it advertised on Nerida Hanson's website. I have no idea what she's talking about when she said that. Yeah, I've never touched it before. So this is my first experience. It does feel a little bit like double cloth, or I hear other people describe it as linen, but I feel like it's quite different to that. It's kind of got that structure, but it's a little bit softer, but it's woven. It feels like it's woven quite differently. The weave is a little bit open in comparison to, say, cotton, but this is the back. I wish I had a torch and I could shine it through so you can kind of see the weave. It does look quite different. So yeah, that's what I got. I got 2 meters of this. I'm thinking about making maybe a top or something with this one. I could probably get a dress out of it, maybe. Not 100%. I just wanted to give it a go, try and figure out what I can make out of it, give it a wash, see how it washes up. So yeah, this is my first ever piece of Remy cotton. So that is all my purchases for April. So what did you think of that? What was your favorite piece there? I also thought I would give you an update for my So Autumn Denim jeans. How are you guys going with that? Are you participating in So Autumn Denim? I have actually just taken a break from it. I reached a point where I needed to think again. But I'll show you what I've done so far because I've gotten quite a bit done. Jeans are here. I'm actually making shorts. This is my trial run just to see how it goes, because I didn't want to use up my good length of fabric before trialing it. So I have trialed everything. I did a little, what do you call them? I did a top stitching trial. I tried different lengths and of top stitching thread to see how it would go. And I trialed bar tacks because I hadn't done that before. I had never actually trialed them. Wasn't sure what size I wanted to make or how I wanted them to look. So I trialed that first on a piece of denim. And then this is what I have made. So this hasn't got a waistband just yet because I'm kind of at a point. But this is what I've done so far. So I have my zipper in. I have my bar tacks all done. It has still got some white on there from my markings of measuring everything out, and I've top stitched on my pockets. This is the back. So that is so far. I have a few issues and I'm actually thinking about what I'm going to do going forward. I have had people home all week. I've had sick people at home, so I did not feel comfortable working on it this week. I need to really be able to think clearly without anyone around. So what I'm finding, there's a couple of issues. One, the pocket bags are way too big. That's a very minor issue. 2, I don't love this. I don't love that angle, so I don't think I would put that on my original. I just don't think it looks right. I think maybe something straight across, or just leave it off altogether, just plain pockets. The other thing I'm finding is that I had to take them in a lot. Like a lot. I graded out for my hips, and I don't know that I really need to do that. I think I could have just done a straight size. So I think I graded out 2 sizes for my hips and kept the rest one size. So you can see how much, I'll show you this side. You see how much I've taken it in by, like that's a lot. That's a lot. And the fact that I have taken it in that much, the pockets now, I think they look too big. So that's something I think I'll adjust when I do my final pair. The other thing I'm finding, I'm making the skinny fit jeans by Megan Nelson. These are the Ash jeans. That is quite a figure hugging style. And this denim, this is from Spotlight. It says stretch denim, and I wanted to do something quite basic for my first pair, just so that I could mess up and it wouldn't matter so much. And I'm finding it's not a very comfortable denim. I'm not loving it. So when I make my final pair, I don't want it to be something I'm not going to wear. I really want them to be wearable. So I'm considering, I think 1, I'll downsize, 2, I'll change the pockets, 3, I'm going to take make the pocket bags smaller because I don't like all that excess fabric sitting in there. And I also am considering making maybe a wider leg or a looser fit jean so it doesn't rub on my skin. So hopefully after I make all those changes, I'll have a pair of jeans that I like. So since I've had sick people home all week and I didn't really want to be working on this with people home, I decided just to take a bit of a break from the jeans for a little bit, and I started making myself a t-shirt because I have limited clothes from Me Made May. So I decided to cut myself out a plantain tee by Deer & Doe, I believe it's by. This is not finished yet. I still need to get my cover stitch machine out and finish the neckline. But this is my progress. This is a really beautiful soft cotton. It doesn't have a lot of jersey cotton. It doesn't have a lot of stretch in it. It's a little bit, not huge amounts though. It's not like spandex or anything. Haven't hemmed it yet. I sized up because I thought the fabric didn't have a lot of stretch in it, and I don't really think I needed to. It does sit off my shoulders a bit. The neckline did not go in great. I don't know what I did wrong. I think I'm a bit out of practice doing t-shirts. The sleeves I had trouble fitting, and I think that might be my fault because I graded out at the sleeves, I think. And yeah, so I think my sleeve was actually too small for the actual sleeve, and I didn't realize that till after I put them in. I'm like, oh, whoops. And I think I need to add some shaping. So I've already overlocked it, and now I'm like, it's really comfortable loose, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear it like that. I don't know. Now I'm at a standstill with this, which is supposed to be my it's supposed to be an easy sew. You know, when you've done something hard and you need that sew just to get your sojo back again. Yeah, it's not going well. So yeah, that is what I'm currently working on. So I'm thinking while no one's home, I might go back to doing the jeans. Might try and give them a bit more shape and have a play with them, and then hopefully I can get that done, and then I can get back to doing this and finish that off. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. So one really good thing that I have done this week, the weather has been stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. It is really gardening weather, not so much sewing weather. I went to Bunnings yesterday because I need some potting mix, and while I was there, they had a heap of really nice plants on clearance. I managed to get myself a hydrangea, which is a sun hardy hydrangea. It has beautiful pink flowers. I cannot think what they're called. Pinnacle hydrangea. They've got the cone shaped flowers. I got that reduced like a lot. Got myself a new rose, and I got myself some fuchsias as well. So let's go have a look. I'll take you outside. Let's go in the garden. It's beautiful out there. So I got you outside on my deck, and I'll show you these flowers. I'll just turn around. You can see how pretty, how bright it is out here. It is beautiful. My trees, you can see that plant behind me. That's a wisteria. It's losing its leaves. We're definitely in autumn. I'll see if I can show you these. Can you see the pots here? I have replanted. If you hear that scratching, that's my dog inside. I had to put him away because he was barking the whole time I was trying to film. This pot here, this one, let's see if I can show it to you. One hand is very difficult. I planted this up. Oh no, I might get you a better picture. I planted that up the other day, and I managed to get some violas, I think they were, that had literally fallen off the back of a truck. And I got them at 50 cents a pot, and they were really big pots, so I potted that up. I'll show you the plants I got just the other day. Okay, so these are some of the plants I picked up just the other day. I need to get them repotted. I have trimmed back some plants that they had some branches that were broken. And this rose here, this had finished flowering. So Bunnings, they're very into their aesthetics. So if something doesn't look good, they discount it. So this is a Trella rose, and that's the company. And it is Splice, and I cannot pronounce that word. It's a Floribunda rose, and you can see how fluffy and beautiful it is. On my Google search, this came up as a very yellow rose, a very soft yellow, but is quite bright to it, quite bright petals in the center. So I have got a section of my garden that is, I'm sort of grading it out to yellow. The rest of the garden is pretty much pink when it comes to roses. So this was reduced. This was originally, where's the price tag? This was originally $35.85 from Bunnings, and I got it for $9. So that was not staying. That was coming home with me. I love this style of rose. Anything fluffy or has the cabbage style roses, that is my style of rose. It's beautiful. And then this one, this is a hydrangea. This is your sun hardy hydrangea. It will take sun. It does say semi-sun, full sun to part shade. So it'll take more sun than your average panculata. That's the word I was trying to think of before. It'll take more sun than your average hydrangea, and I'm not sure if these change colours when you change the pH levels, but yeah, I'm not sure if that works with these ones. You can see the leaves are quite different to your standard hydrangea. Actually, I'll see if I can get you a hydrangea leaf. So this is your standard. This actually has a bit of mildew on it, those spots there. This is your standard hydrangea leaf. They look quite different. It's a lot more sort of softer and waxy, whereas this is a lot more fibrous. So it's a much hardier plant than your standard hydrangea. So, and I just love the panicle, I think it's called, panicle hydrangea. So I love that. I so hope it comes out nice. It's supposed to be 1.2 meters high and wide. So that was originally $37.98. I got it for $14. They just happened to be at the right place at the right time. There's no way that was staying there. I have no idea where I'm going to put it though. And these little fuchsias, I love fuchsias. I am a sucker for a fuchsia. They are so pretty. These are your little bell flowers. They are just stunning. Can you see that? I hope I don't knock it off. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a different variety. I'm not sure what colour this one's going to be. It didn't have any flowers, but I was willing to take the risk. And I picked up this other one at $3 a pot. This one has little flowers on it. I might just leave it in the sun, see if it'll flower for me. So they were $3 each, and a punnet of seedlings is around $4. So this is pretty good value considering how much that's been reduced to. I'd rather a plant that's got a bit more growth on it than just seedlings at that price. That's just amazing. And I have also been shopping on the Tesla website. I bought bulbs. It is bulb season. And I got this box full of goodies. I have planted out 2 packets. I got some freesias. I got some double freesias. And I got some, I think they're called pipit, a little tiny daffodils, which I'll put in some pictures for you. The little pipits are little tiny ones, and they're good planted en masse in the pot. And I also picked up some Dutch iris, which isn't something I'm normally into. But these were just so pretty, I wasn't leaving them behind. They were really cheap. So, yeah, so I grabbed those as well. I just have to figure out where to plant them. This is my biggest issue at the moment. So these get planted in, I don't know if you can see the bulbs in there. You plant them that way up, the pointy side up. That's where the stem comes out of. And this is the root system down the bottom. And there's some more here. These are iris. They look like they're trying to shoot already. So they go the same way. If you plant ranculus, there's another one as well. They get planted the opposite way around. So yeah, that is what I have been purchasing. I have gone a little bit nuts, but it has been so much fun. So that is everything. I've already planted my pipettes, and I'll put some photos in so you can see what these things are. So I'll meet you again back inside. I think the frame is a little bit different there. I'll just move it. Oh, a bit crooked. So what did you think of that? I have gone a little bit nuts lately. That's what it costs to get a bag of potting mix these days. We have these little add-ons that always seem to happen. I love autumn gardening. I think it's my favourite time of year here in Melbourne. It is. I just love the autumn leaves, and it's cooler. It's like it's nice and warm, but cool enough to do some heavy work, and it's just nice to doing that heavy work in cooler weather. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing that today. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, I would really love it if you give me a thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and if you want to know when my next video comes out, please hit the bell icon, and that will let you know when my next video is ready to be viewed. So that is everything for today. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do next week. My week has been a bit messed up. I haven't made a whole lot of me-mades, so I'm hoping to get a few more done this week, hopefully. We'll see. So I'll have a surprise video out for you next week. I'm thinking of maybe doing a Friday sews, so we'll see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again around this time again next week. Thank you so much. I'll see you then. Bye.